Hey, how's it going? This is Josh from Books by Josh, and I would like to welcome you to episode number 16 of the Books by Josh show. Since this is the first episode of the new year, I want to focus on the goals for Books by Josh as a brand for this year. Like always, this is going to be a cold hard truth podcast, so if you don't like hearing the truth, you have been warned. So let's dive into this week's episode of the Books by Josh show. The first thing I need to happen in 2018 is content. We need more content as a company. Okay? Earlier this year, I was posting about once or twice every month. Not daily, not semi weekly, not even weekly, not even semi monthly at times. Once or twice a month, guys. That carried on until about June of last year, and then magically all my posts stopped. Okay? A post once or twice a month is so horrible, but stopping cold turkey is even worse. And guess what, guys? That's totally my fault. Okay? And first, I want to apologize for it, but let's learn from it, okay? So, I let life happen to me rather than making life happen for me. So, in order to bring more content for everyone, I started putting out content every single day. For the past 8-9 days, there's been a post on booksbyjosh.com, okay? Each day, something new. And I know everybody's thinking to themselves, what about quality is better than quantity? That is true. I am a big advocate on that, but guess what? Even though I'm popping out so many posts every single week so far, I'm ensuring that they are all of the utmost quality. Okay? But how long will this last? I don't know, but I can promise you one thing in regards to the content I'm putting up. I will post as much content as I can for as long as I can, okay? It might be a day I miss, but guess what? I'm still going to try to bring out posts every day. 7 days a week, I don't know if I'm going to do it. Maybe 5. But guess what? Bring a post every day right now. So now let's talk numbers. Numbers don't lie. Okay? That's the one thing that never lie are numbers. So Squarespace brought out our analytics app, and in case you didn't know, I use Squarespace for my website hosting. So instead of using Google Analytics, I went to use this, and I saw that most of my traffic was coming from one post I did on June. So this post, I got lucky enough to be number 1 on Google. So if you search "the man who sleeps on the floor," I come up. If you search the whole quote, "the man who sleeps on the floor can never fall out of bed," I come up. And it's from Martin. So anytime somebody sees that one episode and Google the same, I come up. So my total amount of unique visitors for the month of December was 155. That's unique visitors that are coming for the first time that month, okay? Unique, not returning visitors that view content over the course of a month. This is just unique visitors, okay? So I reached 155 different people that month. That's great and all, but my goal is to increase that by 43.5%. I want to reach at least 225 people, unique visitors this month. That's 43.5%. That's a big number, okay? The average return on investment is 8% growth in the stock market, okay? If you invest in the S&P 500, Small and Poor 500 index funds, your growth will have been 24.3 over the past year. And I'm looking for 43.5. It's insane, but guess what? The way that I can do this is by increasing the amount of quality content I produce. That includes blog posts, podcast episodes such as this one, videos, and books, okay? I want to increase my traffic every month by the same 43.5%. Why? Because it's a retarded number. All right, that's not politically correct, okay? It's a weird number. That's still not politically correct, but whatever, okay? So, to make sure I'm putting out great quality content, I have about 10 to 15 people right now doing a little mini audit on my site. What do I mean by audit? I have them look at the design, the color scheme, the links I have, everything on the site, taking a look at the content, the podcast, everything, and giving me their 2 cents, okay? I'm trying to be brutally honest. I'm not going to hit them yet, but that's the whole thing. I'm trying to improve it, okay? But other than that, I'm working on a couple other things, such as getting a mailing list. Okay, you don't know the power of a mailing list. I'm subscribed to some people. Shoot, even Evan Carmichael. I joined his mailing list. I sent him an email because of his new book, and he responded back to me personally, left a comment on the site, guys, and sent me a Twitter message because he remembered me from the review I did on his book. That's how powerful we are as a brand, even right now, guys. Okay. So I'm working on a couple new things because I want us to thrive as a society, okay? As a community, guys. So let's talk about this podcast. Upon checking the RSS subscribers, RSS, I'm not going to go over the definition. I know it, but it's escaping me right now. But listen, there's currently about 185 people subscribed in December 2017. That was my end number. Sounds like a lot, right? Because I started the podcast later on from the site. I went on a hiatus for this podcast also, and Google, for some reason, won't get back to me about updating my latest episodes, which is why I'm still contacting them. Today's the third time I'm contacting them. Hopefully, it's third time's the charm, guys. But listen, if I told you the number for October was over 800, and now it's 185, that's horrible. That's what happened. You want to know why? Because I stopped bringing content to you guys, and I apologize for that, guys. But I'm working with a team now to bring more content to you guys, all right? I'm getting topics from 2 or 3 different people to bounce off of me to see if they're quality topics to do a blog post, podcast, or even a YouTube video, guys, all right? And guess what? I upped my quality. Like I said, before I was recording on my computer, but then the fans were muffled. I would throw a shirt over it, something to try quiet, because I have loud fans, because I have high performance fans, which create noise. But because I use this as a gaming PC and a rendering PC, I need the power and I need everything to stay cool with the amount of components I put in there. But I figured out how I record through the same equipment, so it's a Alarm Mic Pro Mixer into my phone to bring quality to you guys, alright? So, the next platform let's talk about, YouTube. Everybody knows what YouTube is, but nobody knows who Books by Josh is on YouTube. Alright, I'm going off my palette right now because right now, sorry, boo guys. As of recording this episode, you know how many subscribers we have on our YouTube channel, guys? 11. 11. Not 1,100, not 110, not 11,000. 11. And that's no one's fault but my own, because honestly, there's no content there. I put out more gaming content in the past and have more subscribers on my other YouTube channels than my own personal brand. That's insane. I know. Okay? But guess what I've been doing? I've been putting out other content on the other channels, editing videos, and I made a CrossFit video that literally looks like an advertisement, like it's professionally shot. And guess what? I learned how to up my quality, so I'm bringing that to you guys, because you guys are the best community to bring it to, okay? So, what am I going to do to grow this? Other than upping the production quality and bringing some new tools to help me edit videos faster, I'm going to bring out more videos, okay? Just like how I brought out a blog post every day. And this is the second podcast in the past 10 days or 9 days. So I did a podcast every week. This is the second week. Did a post every week. This is the second week. We'll start shooting some more videos, all right? Thing is, right now it's snowing outside. I got something green screen to shoot in here. I got to work things out, right, guys? I still got to build a bookshelf. But I'm laying out my actions for this, all right, guys? We're going to make it happen in 2018. I know in 2017 we had some big goals. Like I said, life happened to me. Father became disabled. Went from not working back to working to not working back to working, right? Failed out a couple ventures, but I'm back, all right, guys? And guess what? Let's move on to what I want for the growth. All right, so since we're at 11, what am I going to say? 43.5%? No, that makes no sense here, because 43.5% growth is what, 4 subscribers? Basically 5? I want to try to double that, triple it. every month for the next couple of months for this year. Because 11's not going to fly in 2018. If it was 18, maybe it'd be nice to say, hey, I got 18 for 2018. No. All jokes aside, let's talk about some book sales, all right? So book sales are okay. Sell books every month or every couple of months, sell a couple copies. That's good, but it can always be better, okay? I know my quality of writing is no Mark Twain, but guess what? My style of writing is a Books by Josh style, okay? My book, I'm going to place another big order, and I'm going to take this as advertisement, okay? I'm going to send these books out to reviewers, try to talk to some local bookstores. I have to take a list. I have to buy a briefcase to walk to them and get some consignment, okay? Because I need to increase our brand, okay, guys? Because if people in our local area, or even if one person reviews on YouTube that has a big following, that brings us more following, guys. We can have more brothers and sisters and cousins in this family, all right? So, I'm also working on another book. So, right now, it's a couple chapters in, but realistically, I'm about halfway done with it. Not written, but I know the story and where it's going to go, and this is going to be the biggest book I've written yet because it's the second book, but it's a totally different novel. It's going to be more content for you guys, all right? So listen. Do you see what I'm doing with all my goals? I'm giving you guys actions on top of these goals, okay? Because goals without actions are called dreams. Now I'm done with what I wrote down on a piece of paper, right? Keep it honest with you guys, 100. So we say over here in Brooklyn. 2018, there's a storm right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The wind is howling. Okay, winds with 55 miles per hour. I walked a mile to get to work today, guys. Okay? Walked a mile. I had to shovel about 3 times outside my job. And guess what? Closed early, came back home, had to shovel around the block because I live in the corner house. But guess what, guys? Even doing all that, exhausted, sweating, I made sure I wrote out this podcast for you guys, all right? That's the commitment I have for you guys. Okay? And now that I'm done recording this, I have to edit this, but while editing this, I'm also going to be listening to some Pat Davids, some Bob Proctor, some Jim Rohn, some Tony Robbins, some E.T., some Gary Vee, some Ty Lopez in the background while also typing up the blog post for the night, guys. This is my hectic schedule. And after doing all that, I got to toss in a couple minutes of reading, at least an hour of reading tonight, guys. While also working on, like I said, some other things and get in contact with some people to see about, like I said, topics, guys. I honestly need to start scheduling things, and that's something I'm going to work on for 2018. Okay, you know how they say new year, new me? I don't believe in all that. All I know is I need results, and results are numbers, okay? Numbers never lie. Unless you're Enron. Hey. So, that was me going off on a little tangent, and that was not written down. This is just me talking from the heart, okay? But that pretty much wraps up this episode of the Books by Josh Show. You guys know the spiel. This is the end of the show. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe to the podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Hit that little notification to get notified when we upload a new video, because YouTube's notifications are a bit weird now. Because Valuetainment, there's just another tangent, guys. Valuetainment went away, and I'm like, I haven't seen any videos in my feed because I haven't been watching it. So it goes based on stuff you watch now with the algorithm. And then I found out that Kate went away, and then what prompted me to really do this podcast was Valuetainment. All right, Pat David came back with a video on the first, saying they're back, and he gave his goals and what he was doing to make these goals happen. So I said, you know what? That's what I need to do, guys. All right. So if YouTube's not your thing, booksbyjosh.com, like I said, I'm putting out content, as much content as I can put out, quality content, okay? I'm not putting out content on why you should look both ways for crossing the street. The content I put out just yesterday was you put down the salt before the snow falls. Because of this blizzard. Does it make sense? In reality, because if you put the salt down, the snow's gonna melt and turn into ice. But it's a mindset topic, and it will change your mindset. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you better yourself, okay? Also, follow me on Twitter, which I haven't posted on Twitter, but I need to start doing that. I gotta look into a course for social media because I suck at social media. I don't talk to people on social media. I prefer face to face, but at Books by Josh. And Facebook, when I'm putting each post there, so if you're too lazy to type booksbyjosh.com, just go Facebook books/Books by Josh R, because Books by Josh was taken and I can't get the domain. Facebook, and I've been posting everything on there. All right, feel free to join the Facebook, like the page or whatever it is with Facebook. But guess what? If you wish to support us, feel free to become a patron at patreon.com/booksbyjosh. If you want a copy of my book, Private Eye, you can go to Amazon for the ebook, or you can get a physical copy through Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com, or a signed copy at booksbyjosh.com. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Technically not, because I'm recording it, but I'll talk to you guys through any means. Hit me up, guys. Later.